Thank you for staying tuned, viewers. Now we're going to discuss the last two items that are in these wonderful festive boxes. Now November is represented by vegetables, correct? And the two vegetables that you choose to showcase tonight, of course, are carrots and daikon, correct?
Yeah.
Now there is quite an art in sculpting these, because I guess it's not just about the taste but also about the look in the box, correct? And you have chosen to sculpture some of these vegetables into flowers. Now, what does that represent? It's the November month?
Farmers end of the year.
It's the end of the year.
Yeah, and start a holiday.
Yes.
All right. So, color and happiness, they excite something.
Okay.
I don't know what's exciting for.
Yeah, but well, we're waiting for the new year with bated breath. Now let me ask you, the carrots, of course, and daikons feature very prominently on the Japanese menus. Now with the carrot, we're going to sculpt it into an orange blossomed shape, correct? And basically you peel your carrot, and then Mr. Himegoshi is going to start cutting into these squared off sides to create a petal. And he will then put it into salted water.
Oh, just boiling the salted water, that's it.
How long?
Oh, maybe 20 seconds.
Oh, so not for very long,
No,
just to soften it up, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Himegoshi is also creating a different shape, so once he has his petal shape, he then starts to cut into it to create another flower type.
One is plum flower, another one's cherry blossom. Cutting the 5-way first. That's it. This technique, he's better than me.
Now what about the daikon? This is an interesting one because you I guess use this differently to the carrot. So we peel it, and then there's a special way of creating the flower, isn't there?
This is different flowers we call the chrysanthemum flower.
Chrysanthemum flower,
Yeah.
okay? And of course, as he's cutting, I've noticed you've put some chopsticks so that your knife doesn't go down to the base of the flower, so you end up with a flower that you've got, you know, the petals coming forward, but it doesn't break through and it holds on. Now, once you've created this flower, Suki, then what do you do with it?
Put in very salty water, keeping about 20 minutes, they come in softer.
Yes.
Then wash up, then put in sweet vinegar.
Okay. Oh, wow. How amazing.
Another nice garnish, chrysanthemum flower, using from white radish. Please, Yamao-san. This is not really cut off completely, just a halfway or 1/3. If this is very hard, you're using chopstick and cut. Knife won't go through to the cutting board, okay? Maybe this is the easier way to you do. And you soak in the salt water, then becoming more soft and flower opened.
And then also the final item in the box, of course, is salad. Once again, also represented by carrots and daikon. I guess prepared the same way, but used in the salad form, correct?
Yep.
And that means the end of the year. That's the end of a long, hard year.
In these days, young generation, they can't prepare for this much. So everybody order for the supermarket or department store. If you buy this much, maybe about $500 Australian dollars. If you can cook, about cost $20.
Now, Suki, aside from what we've viewed tonight, another, I guess, myth surrounds crab. I think we get a bit frightened as to how to deal with crab. Now, I know you've got to send some beautiful Alaskan snow crab, which is a beautiful looking crab because you get the white and the red colour with the little black dots. Now, where does this Alaskan snow crab come from?
So normally it's Hokkaido, North Hokkaido.
Yes.
And the Russian Sea and Alaska.
Alaska. So Alaska, Russia and Japan is where you get these beautiful snow crabs.
Yeah.
Now what do you do with them? You boil them?
Yeah, just boil it. Sometimes steam.
Sometimes steam.
Yeah.
And of course you need a very sharp knife, and a real trick to this, because as you're showing our viewers at home, you are actually getting the centre part of the crab leg and you're cutting down one side so that you can actually remove the pulp or the inner flesh, but he's leaving it intact so it's actually displayed on the actual half shell. And then the ends of the crab leg, you basically cut right through because it's kind of hard to pry out the flesh, isn't it?
Yep.
So you've got to do this with a sharp knife and with some very magical fingers. I just love crab, but I do think it's quite a scary way to prepare it somehow. Now, I think on that note, you should show us some beautiful fruit cutting, because I think that is the way that we should end off this amazing meal. What do you think?
Okay.
Okay. So he's just going to literally be slicing into that orange, zigzagging across it. And he's obviously pushing his knife right through into the centre, because you will see that when he's completed going around the circumference of this orange, he will get a perfect 2/2 orange. Now, the cantaloupe, which always features as well, nice and sweet and ripe, cutting across the skin to create something nice and simple. Beautiful. And as you can see, they're just creating some height, different shapes. It's also about what's pleasing to the eye. And there you go. Now that is wonderful, Suki. Thank you so much. I hope we can come and visit you again. That was a beautiful story. We love your traditions. I keep telling you, you keep stealing them from the Italians. But anyway, next time, you come back and show us something else, yes? Yeah. All right, thank you. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's show, and we have shown you the beautiful celebratory food of New Year's, and we will see you back soon. Ciao, grazie, alla prossima. Ciao.
Sayonara.
Thank you, Suki. Thank you.